Hi everyone. Let's see how we can make 3D design in Tinkercad. So this is the first page. When you create an account, you will see this. So you're in home and then you can go to your designs and create things. Let's see 3D design, like you can see whatever you have created, but right here you have nothing. So let's go back to home. And from here, we can create. Wait, let's see if we are in design. Yeah, we have this button here, create. And let's see, create stays there when we are in home page. Okay, so this is our first page. If you want to take a look at the tutorials, you can click it, go inside, like it explains, and then you can click start. And it will bring you the page. And it will tell you what to do, and you can start kind of learning how to move things around. But yeah, this is one option. You can learn things, and something else we can do, let's go back, is just to create design ourselves. Let's go home. Here we have create your first 3D design. Let's click this and your first 3D design. So you can select an object, like drag and drop it here. So this is your first 3D design object. And if you want to print this, 3D print this, you can go here, export, and select the file, let's say OBJ, STL, whatever format you want. You click it, it will download for you. So this is a basic thing you have designed, but yeah, you can change things. Let's see how. So in Tinkercad, we can put things together and group them, and that's how it works. Let's say drag and drop this one and drag a selection around both objects. And when these are selected, you can go here and group. Control G does the same thing. So now you have one object. Here it is. To move around, you can use your mouse buttons. I'm doing this using my scroll, like the middle mouse button. And I'm doing this using the right click, hold it down and move. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. You can rotate your object using this one as well. And if you click top view, you will see it from top, and click the triangles, it will turn. To zoom in and out, you can use the scrolling button of the mouse and then scroll back and forth to zoom in and zoom out. Okay, that's how we move. And then let me show you how you can undo, like this button here. You can undo with this. Now the two objects are separate objects. They are not combined. You can Control Z to undo as well. What else? So you can create things. You can bring a text, put it wherever you want. And if you drag, hold, and drag, you can scale. Like push it in, it will get smaller. Drag it out, it will get bigger. So this small square does that. Like this one scales. And also it gives you, if you click this, it will give you some numbers. You can change the numbers, like 26, you can make it 10 and see what will happen. So you can also play with the numbers. Let's say I want to put this text on top of my box and make an object that has a text on top of it. So let's get rid of this one. Click, select, and then here is the trash can. Click trash can to delete. What I want to do is to put the text on top of the box and make one object out of this. And first you have to select the text, and then Can you see this? With this one, you can move it up. Grab it and move it up. And then let's make this one smaller or the box bigger. So let's make the box bigger. And then put the text on top of it. You can change the text here. You can write your name, whatever you want. So change the text. I'm gonna write fonts. And from here, you can change the font. And we have some options we can play with. And the height. Okay, let's say this is the text I want. The next thing is that we want to align the text and put it exactly in the center. We can use, there's a tool, align tool here, but we can use this tool. To use it, we need to select both objects. Right now, only one object is selected. Shift click to select both, and then this will turn on. You can use it, but there's another way of selecting. You can drag a selection around too and select both objects. Now let's align. So we need to click the one in the center, and this other one is in the back. We can go see it from here. So this one, click it. So now it's kind of centered, aligned, and then the next thing is that we want to select the two objects and group. Now it's one object. When we click it, it gets selected. Here it is. So again, if you want to print this, you can go export and then choose the extension and export. What else? Let's say you want to cut the text in your box. How can we do that? Let's undo this. Undo. Oh, wait, redo. Okay, I want to cut this. So to cut, we can just do this. Select, make it a whole and then group. So select two things, group, and it will cut. Easy peasy, right? You can cut anything, like let's say you want to cut something else. What else you want to cut? All of the objects here you can use to cut things. Let's use this one, sketch. This is the new tool. Put it on this face of the of your shape. Let's close this. And let's draw something here. Click, 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 click 4 times. So you have a closed shape. Let's go back, finish sketch and see what it did for us. So it added something for us. We can push it in a little bit. And you can use the arrows on your keyboard to move around as well. And make it a whole and then select everything and group. See how we can cut things like this. But let's undo. What if I want to change the shape of this cutting? With the sketch tool, it's so cool. We can change it, like we can change the dots here. They are called points. Yeah, we can grab the points using this select tool. Grab this and move. And you can finish sketch and go see what happened. So now if we group, we can see that we can cut like a different shape here. This is so cool. Let me cut another shape. So just drop it on this face again and go cut another shape. So let's go and see what it did. So this one is right on top of the face. If you want to cut it, you can push it in. And you can adjust this. You can make it like have a different scale and then push it in. Let's make it cut like this. Group everything and then see what will happen. Okay. Let me ungroup. So if you want to change things, you can ungroup and then again, you can change, give some changes that you want. Let's go to Sketch and see how we can change this. This is so cool. Like if you click the dots, it will give you the option, points, yeah. It will give you the option to make it pointed or make it like smooth. This one breaks the handles. Let's see what they do. If you click this, it will smooth. And if you click this, it will do this. Let's smooth this one and smooth this one and go finish a sketch and look at this. So you can make very interesting shapes with this. And if you want to add more details, you can always add more points by clicking on the outline and then you can move the points like this. Like you can make almost any shape you want. And look at the handles. Like if you click any of the points, there are two ways this works. Right. So if it's smooth, when I move one side of the handle, the other side moves as well. But select it one more time and then break the handles and see how it changes. You can make some other changes to the curve. So you can add as many dots as you want and then grab them and move them. So play with the shapes and see what you can make. And whatever shape you have here, you can go, let's say you finish the sketch, you go back. And if you want to cut, you just cut. But if you want to add, let's say I want to add this shape to my box. Okay. To add, make it one object, we can select everything and group. So basically we add things or just we put them together and make groups. And it will become one object. Here it is. What else? Did you notice how when I grouped the color change, like everything now is one color? If you like this, you can keep it this way, but also you can go here, click the color and click this button here. It brings the colors back. It's again one object, but it has two colors. Let's see how we can change the colors. Let's say I want to change the color of this one. Does it let me change? It changes everything together. So we can ungroup and select one thing and give whatever change we want. So we have lots of colors here, but also we have the color wheel on this button. So you can choose any color from here or make it transparent. Here you go. Let me show you something fun. This is for display and to make your project kind of look cool, you can go to setting and change the color of the background. Let's give it a different color and close settings. And also you can get rid of the grid. Just go there again, turn this off. Here it is. I don't like this to be transparent, so I can go here, remove the transparency. And if you decide that you don't want any of the changes, you can just select trash can or delete using your keyboard. What if I don't want this one, like this shape that I have cut? I can go on group, deselect by clicking somewhere else, and select the this one, and then trash can. What if I want to make this a little bit different? We'll change the color. So go have fun with it and practice. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos. And see you next time. Bye-bye.